From shampoo bottles to the Sirius satellite radio interface, the designers at Portland, Oregon-based Ziba are experts at really capturing the essence of what consumers want. One of their designs for a shower squeegee generated millions in sales and is now in the Smithsonian's permanent design collection. It is estimated that nearly 80% of all products introduced to the marketplace just don't make it. So how do Ziba's innovative products succeed when so many others on the market fail? It may all come down to Ziba's unique approach to new product development, an intricate process that is centered around understanding consumers in a deep and profound way. New products don't start in the R&D lab. Before any product development or design work even begins, there's a tremendous amount of deep consumer research that takes place. So how do Ziba's teams begin to understand customers? Through extensive research that in turn is formulated into customer insights. It's a process of uncovering information, much like an archaeologist.
There are these buckets of things that you can pretty significantly and quickly address, but the discovery and the uncovery and the magic really happens when you are finding out what you don't know, and are making it into something that's unique and special.
When Ziba takes on a new client, they start the process by asking if they know their customer, a simple question that many just can't answer. Do they know what motivates them, drives them? Do they know their strategic customer? Then they ask, what do you stand for? What are your values? How are your values manifested in the messages you send out? And they are firm about any design being in line with the brand and really speaking to that targeted customer. Ziba examines the market and the competition.
What is the market? And that is where you look at the trend, and through the research you can do a little bit of understand the market, because these are all part of the context. You need to design within a context. Once you have all this context, the consumer, the understanding of the brand and the consumer, understanding how the competitors or other products deliver on that benefit, what does the market look like, what are the trends that are affecting consumers and the business as we go forward, then now you have the beginning of what the product or what the experience should be, and then you start the old-fashioned design process.
With a strategic target customer in mind, Ziba begins the journey to create a meaningful customer experience.
That experience is really the thing that really captures and builds loyalty.
That experience is really a visceral emotional experience that the consumer actually has with a product, with a service, with the experience of a brand.
Ziba has been facilitating such consumer experiences for well-known brands for years. And for each new client, they are exhaustive in their search for great new ideas and concepts.
A lot of times we'll use a gravity method. We have a big wall of concepts, and we have a framework on that wall, and the good concepts stay up towards the top, and the bad concepts start to drop down towards the bottom. Eventually they end up on the floor, and eventually they go into the garbage.
Ziba also considers the timing of a new product introduction and if the market is ready.
There's an incredible piece that we do pretty much consistently with all of our new product introductions, and that's around trend analysis and synthesis, and then trend application. And that's this piece, a big piece of this puzzle, where it's around the right time for the right product, for the right consumer, from the right company.
There's always going to be new technology, cool gadgets, trendy items that consumers will try. But Ziba believes that the truly successful products have one thing in common. They connect with consumers on a very deep emotional level.
We're looking at the data and the information in a bunch of different perspectives, and we're looking for a relationship in there somewhere that creates a framework that's going to allow us to innovate.
Ziba has been delighting its own clients for years, forging meaningful connections with new companies and consumers around the world, all part of Ziba's DNA.